again, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you see what's happening? We are flanked. Me and Kenny are flanked by Venus. Do you see all this loveliness? What's going on? Welcome back to Opinion Nation. It's your host, Dominique Superstar, with an incredible crew once again. Denise Carter, who's on the phone. We're not going to bother her. She's in the building. She's doing some business. Jamila Richardson is right there. The very opinionated Jamila Richardson, that is. The boy, Chester B. the Prophet. Chester B. Davis in the building. Yeah. We have the lovely Valerie, the forensic gal. She was a little under the weather, but she is here now. Bars. Kenny Mickens is in the building.
I'm no longer. I'm the artist formerly known as Kenny Mickens.
Wow.
Just Ken Do with a hyphen over it.
You see what like 30 views a week could do to a man's head? That's crazy.
Ken Do. I didn't even start a British accent.
Wow.
I'm Ken Do.
Go on then. Ken Do. Go on then.
Yeah. Gotta put that hyphen on it.
Your man's TTT. Where you at?
I'm right here, Blood.
In the building. Blood.
I
didn't even know he was clipping Fifth Dimension like that, but okay.
I'm in the Fifth Dimension.
That's not even
Hassan, we can't to see you. There's all this glare.
It looked like he got Vaseline on his camera. I wasn't gonna say
no. Baby oil.
Vaseline.
Baby oil. She said.
Baby oil. Oh,
on
that's
the camera lens. I wasn't gonna say
nothing. Stop hanging out with P. Diddy.
Wow. This kid. Wow. This is an indictment.
Whoa.
And last but not least, the lovely Ashia.
Hello.
There she is. All right, man. Look, let's dive right into it. You know, we ain't got to waste no time about it. Look at Denise up there. Denise is just cussing somebody out, reading them for filth. Look at it. She's saying, "Nigga, I know you ain't playing with me like that. I done been on this earth way too long." What? What you said?
She's like, pay me my money.
Right? All right, we're gonna get going. She'll chime in. Today's topic is dating dead?
No, not at all. I date a man every damn night.
Oh, whoa.
Wow, she jumped right off. She jumped right off business and get right into business.
That brought you off the phone call.
Sometimes you gotta answer when the man calls. You know, I'm talking about my boss. Wait, am I?
Okay, shoot. You was talking to your boss like you was the boss.
Well, he's in San Diego somewhere, but I was like, I'm still here and I got things going. I made some decisions and I didn't get no permission. I just do it. Then I figure I'll deal with it later.
That's what it sounded like you were saying.
Yeah.
Denise, dating's not dead?
No, not at all. If I don't date, then I might look in a different direction.
Whoa.
I've been married 24 years. Every day is date night.
Okay.
That's different.
Hey, yeah, I like that language. I like that language.
But it could be because the kids are grown, they live out of state, and it's just he and I. We ain't got no dog, we ain't got no cat. And I don't want to just be too much work.
Bless that man. Bless that man. Hey. Okay. Chester B. Davis. Is dating dead in 2025? Like, what we doing?
I mean, if I'm
going, when you start off with "I mean," that.
I mean, if you're going by me,
for
me, absolutely not. It's always good to. First of all, it depends on what you view dating is. That's number one. But let me just talk. I can talk about me. If we can talk about everybody else, but for me, it's always good to get out of your normal environment that you're in every day. So it's always good to explore new things with the person that you're with. I've been married for 15 years, almost 15 years, to be 15 years in 2 months from now.
Hey, black love.
So, it's always good to get out your normal environment and try new things with the person that you're trying with. So dating is always cool. Dating is not dead, at least not to me.
I like
But
it.
as far as me talking to like my godchildren, who are very much younger, that's a whole nother subject.
Oh, okay. We might have to revisit.
Yeah.
Miss Jamila. Salam
Here you
alaikum.
go. Walaikum salam.
Is dating dead in the 2025s?
No, I don't think dating is dead.
Oh.
If you in a relationship, but if you're not in a relationship, I hear it's bad out in them streets.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait a minute. But how do you get to a relationship if you ain't dating? How does that work?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
swipe
know.
left.
Dating is not the same. It's not the same anymore.
All right. We're gonna figure it out. Mr. McCullough. Let's go to the outer realms of the universe. Mr. McCullough, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir, brother Love. Brother Noomsy.
Whoa. Hey, hold up,
Brother
homie.
Noomsy.
Hold up, homie.
Brother Dempsey.
Homie,
This
come
boy
yo,
called
hey,
you
hold up, homie.
Sodom
Like, you can meet me at the park, dog. Hold up, man.
He called you Sodom Noomsby. He
Dude,
called
Is
you
this
a
your new
don't
name,
call me
Dom?
Sodom Noomsky out this piece,
Dom,
bro.
that's
called
your
you
new
a
name, brother
demon.
Love. Dom, brother Love.
Hey, yo, that ain't even cool.
What
Hey, son, you wrote that aside? You was waiting to use that?
No, man, this just came off the dome, homie.
Oh,
Damn.
pause. Pause. Another pause or moment. Cerebral palsy. Okay.
Oh, okay. Damn, I'm a retard.
Hassan, is
What up?
dating dead, homie?
I guess it depends on. I wouldn't. I would say no, but I would say no. Dating is not dead. I mean, in what
Capacity.
Hassan,
capacity?
you know what a date
Yes,
is. Well,
I know what a
actually,
date
wait a
is.
minute. Maybe you don't. Let me define a date. It's when a man and a woman. Actually, that's not true. I guess you could have a woman and a woman, and then a man and a man, or two hermaphrodites, or a
But
man
you
and a
talking about people
hermaphrodite.
going
And
out?
you can have all kinds, but it's when two
People
folks,
still go out and have
or
fun,
more.
right?
I guess I don't know. I mean, this world. When you go out with some people you like, is that dead? And you have interest in them? Is that dead?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Tell me.
It's not dead, but it maybe going to the house, is that considered a date? You know, just going to the house.
That's the best kind of date. What you mean?
You know,
hey.
because I don't know about going to eat. People still go out to dinner and go bowling and do certain things,
Hey,
right?
okay, all right, pimpin'. I got a better question.
Roller skating.
What's a better date than going out to eat? Because, I need some tips out here. I ain't been out in these streets like that.
I mean, listen, going bowling, going roller skating is a good day because it's active. So
arcade,
that's a good day.
Roller skating.
Going miniature golfing is a good thing to go on and do and stuff.
Okay.
Movies.
But
where?
Are you talking about people getting to know each other, Dom? Because do people really want to get to know each other or just hit the skins?
I mean, ain't that okay? Isn't that the ultimate goal? Is skin to skin contact? Is that not a thing?
You got to know a person a little bit.
I mean, it is.
What'd you say, Denise?
You got to know somebody before you hit skin to skin. That's what I'm saying.
You really don't.
There's a bunch of people on Figueroa that would disagree.
I saw them out there.
Really don't.
They walking.
No, Figueroa.
Because I think at the end of the day, that's what you're talking about, Dom. I mean, if it's about just hitting nowadays, or people taking time to get to know each other, just trying to hit. Because
I want to get to know you to hit. Like, what are we doing? Like, what do I want to get to know you to go to the book club? I want to get to know you to eventually smut it out. It's called smutting. Somebody told me one day. Somebody once told me the smut must go on. Somebody said that.
I don't think I ever heard that.
Listen, somebody told me that like 25 years ago. They said the smut must go on. Somebody laughing because they know who they is. Funeral, wedding, bat mitzvah, the smut must go on. Baptism, the smut must go on. Huh?
The smut must go on.
Block party, what are we doing?
You're salting, smell the same.
Valerie, the lovely Valerie. Valerie, we were having real time data with you a couple weeks ago. Some cat texting
Y'all
you,
smell a little different.
trying to
because
get close to
he's
you. Is
hardcore.
dating dead? Did y'all ever go out on that date?
So I got sick, so that did not happen.
Oh,
But I'm
divine
listening to
intervention.
everyone, and I find your comments interesting because are we talking dating for single people? Because dating for single people versus dating when you're married are two totally different types of dating.
True.
You know, and as a single person, dating can be quite difficult. When I talk to my other girlfriends and their experiences, it really depends on the person you're going on a date with, because right now things are expensive, you know, and if a guy is dating, he has to spend a lot of money.
Oh,
You know, if he's going on a date every week with somebody different. Let's say he goes on a date with me and I'm not quite his type, you know, and he spends $200 now. He's going to have to go on another date with somebody else. It's another $200. It's like literally you have to have a whole separate income for dating.
way to understand the circumstance. Way to understand the plight of a single man out here. Wow. Way to understand.
Well, I mean, I just know what it is, you know, and so, and then, okay, with the advent of being online, the whole online, you have to be very specific when it comes to wanting, as a female, if you want to go on a date, like you have to damn near spell it out. Like, look, we're not going to be talking. You know, I don't want just for us to have a text relationship. I need face to face. You know, you have to be so specific. I actually heard one of my friends tell me that the other day, and how she met someone she was dating online who is now her boyfriend. You know, she had to be very specific, because if not, the dating is not there. You're just conversing the whole time.
Yeah, I ain't with that.
I'm just saying. So that's
we can converse for a second. Then I need the holleration. Ashia, I know good and well you know a little bit. I know these niggas be coming. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Ashia, is dating dead in 2025? Can a nigga get a date? How you doing, ma'am?
You know, you'd be lucky to get a date with me, but
Ooh, I bet you would.
Just because, you know, it's just all the mindset, the mentality today of the people. So it just all depends on, you know, because it's really not good out here. So, hey.
So it's not dead, but it's not good.
It's not dead.
Okay.
But it's not good.
Miller.
It's in a slump. You know what I mean? It's gone down.
What, the whole planet is in a dating slump? Just the whole planet?
Thank you. I mean, eggs cost $18 now.
So what you saying? An omelet is a date?
You take a woman to breakfast. Come on now.
Right about now, an omelet is an entree.
So instead of taking you to a steakhouse, I take you to IHOP.
Period.
What's wrong with an IHOP date?
Western Fruity.
What's wrong with that kind of date?
With the price of these eggs and breakfast,
it's crazy, right?
And if you know somebody at IHOP, I need that discount, huh?
Let me get that. Let me get that.
There you go.
Dick Gregory. Miller.
Well, why do a date always have to consist of money?
Ooh, you are sexy about a moment. Look at this.
Men have been asking that for a long time.
Look at God. This woman is a goddess. What are you saying, lady?
Just everybody saying money, money, money. Like that doesn't. Yeah, that
OJs. Niggas is the OJs out here.
I think that determines what a date is. A date is an experience, and an experience requires money.
Ooh, snap! Snap!
Well, don't get me wrong.
Spicy. She's a spice girl.
Don't get me wrong, because you know, even getting in your car, going somewhere just to meet somebody at the beach, you are going to spend money because that's gas. I'm not saying like
no, I'm
money.
I drive an electric vehicle.
we could just go
Me
and
too.
walk and talk and laugh. I don't know. We might go grab something to drink. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It
like
don't
it.
always consist of spending money, not time when you really spending time with
Well, I'd
somebody.
like to know the statistics on that. How many individuals that have gone on dates haven't spent money?
I
Oh,
think that applies to people that's been married, that is in relationships. If I'm trying to get to know someone, I need to see what type of money we about to spend here.
What we doing?
See?
Miller's a gangster.
See? This the dating pool right here. That's
By
Miller's a
we, do you
gangster.
mean sometimes
But
you're paying and sometimes
absolutely,
paying?
it don't require him to always pay all the time because it's tough out here. Again, I got
How many
money just
people
like
have
you
that
got money.
mentality? And by people, I say how many women have that
That part. Oh,
There's
you
mentality?
did
some
say
grown
people
women out
first,
here
Kitty.
that got
Watch
that
yourself.
I said
that
people,
have
but
that.
I'm saying how many women have that
Watch
mentality?
yourself, Kitty. You watch yourself on the omniness of it all, Miller.
I mean, he brought up a good point. So, based on how the women are, listen to the music nowadays. It's all about what you can do for
what
me,
you
the
could do for
money,
me.
what you
A
flossing,
little
all
sexy
that.
red, a little Sukiana,
Yeah.
little
So that's the
Glorilla.
type of
Gorilla.
people that are trying to date. Hello.
So if it
They
becomes
spend money.
transactional, then are you trying to get to know a person, or are you trying to win as opposed to dating? And winning with most dudes is I'm gonna hit and then I'm gonna move on.
Or winning
So
could also be I'm trying to sweep this lady off her feet so ultimately she could be my wife. Doesn't necessarily mean every man. Of course, truth be told, women want to have sex too. I don't care what nobody says.
Hey,
We try to get them
He
skin
talks
too.
that, but
We just
but
men
if you
come at
meeting
women all the
somebody,
time. That's just what it is. We just might be more selective on who we would, but trust me, we telling our girlfriend, Joe, he about to get it.
yeah, but
like it.
That's just
if
what it
trying to
is.
get
Like
it
I'm not
means
about that.
5 steakhouse dinners,
You don't even gotta be 5 steakhouse dinners. We could do one
We're
steakhouse
gonna
dinner.
get to that.
We could go to
No, wait.
McDonald's.
Kenny's always advancing the show. We're going to get to the value. Well, hold on, just slow down just a little bit. Jamila, when's the last time you went on a date?
Actually, I just went on a date 2 weeks ago.
Oh. Where you go? What y'all do?
We went to this place in what was the name of it? It was fun. It was a dinner place. It had music and what is it called? Eddie's. I gotta find the name. I can't remember the name, but it's close. It was really good.
And you had a
Black
good
owned
time.
restaurant too, actually. It was good.
You had a good time.
I did.
Okay. Anybody get
I had an
lucky?
amazing time.
Everybody get lucky?
Yeah. Everybody got lucky.
That's a good day. Everybody lucky?
Shoot.
Okay.
Yes.
Wasting my time. Go ahead.
Hey, Hassan. Come like it's
Yes,
like
sir.
like he's in space. It's
What
like
up,
I
homie?
see stars and moon.
he manifesting right now,
He
Dom.
manifesting.
He manifesting.
Hassan, when's the last time you went on a date, brother?
Ooh, shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm doing that. I got to think. Does helping some woman move is considered a date because I'm helping her move?
Depends on what you helping her move. But out bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Hassan, you are a fitness
That
trainer.
is not a date.
You got
So this
you a
boy
fitness trainer.
manifest all
You in
this
perfect
stuff to the
health.
universe. He can't manifest some time to sit down and talk with a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
You don't know.
he's riding you on this manifestation, brother. And now he's frozen. Okay, cool. Ashia, when's the last time somebody had the pleasure of taking you on a date, walking down the street, sitting across from you?
I think it was about last month.
Okay.
Yep, it was last month. Yep, and just went to the movies actually.
Okay. Was it enjoyable? Did you enjoy yourself?
It was enjoyable. The movie wasn't like thought it would have been better, but besides that, it was a nice day. Yeah.
Did you see him again ultimately, or?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody got a little life. Everybody got a life for me. Can y'all share some life out this piece? Jess, when's the last time you went on a date?
Actually, last week.
Everybody out here moving and shaking. Like everybody living.
I got treated to a date.
Hey.
Nice.
About Pep, I got treated to a date.
I know what
And I did the treating. That's cool.
That's right.
I did. It was his birthday, so we went out on his birthday. I treated.
I like it. I like this modern era. These are modern women here. What you mean? They got their own money. What you mean?
But I will say this:
birthday too. What I think.
Hassan?
Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm back. I'm black.
Are you speaking with us, or are you talking to the Anunnaki?
I'm sorry. I forgot I didn't put it on mute.
So Hassan, you never really finished the answer. When's the last time you've been on a date and not moving somebody? Like what?
That's not
listen, I haven't been on a date in a long time, okay? To be very
I'm surprised to hear that, brother. I'm surprised to hear that, because
because I don't really want to date anyone. I don't think I'm not. I just don't want to feel like dating people. If I'm gonna date somebody, I'm gonna date somebody who's Star Trek too.
Are you thinking of being in a relationship?
What'd you say?
Are you thinking of being in a relationship?
If I'm gonna date somebody, it's gonna be somebody that I want to be in a relationship with. So I'm not having been dating.
What I'm saying is, do they go hand in hand? Can you go to a relationship without dating? Where do you get to know them at?
Type shit.
Right.
Well, listen,
that's called.
I know exactly the kind of person it is.
That's
I can talk to people to know what they are.
That's prearranged marriages and prearranged. You know, if you go straight from 0 to 60.
Hey, there's certain things called mouth and talking to understand who a person is.
Ooh.
And not go that far because you already see what they're all about already.
Discernment. The Christians call that discernment. They don't like to use the word judgment. It's discernment. Okay. Cool.
So there's one girl I've been somewhat dating for the last 2 years. Or liking for the last 2 years. And so for the last 2 years. But she don't live out here anymore. So I go on a date with her whenever she gets back,
Oh man.
I ain't got time
every 3 to 4 weeks.
I've known quite a few dudes who had a girlfriend that just didn't live around here.
I ain't got time for that. What you mean? I need you. Where you at? I need you. You right over there.
Well, that's you, Dom, but we aligned, so that's why that is what it is.
You're aligned? All right.
We align.
Okay.
There's alignment.
Oh, all right.
But you have to trust there, though, right? If they're traveling so much, you got to have a lot of trust.
Woo!
I don't care, but if somebody's for me, they're for me. It don't matter. I don't care what the person does.
Oh.
So if the person is doing this right here while you're not around, the person...
I'm not tripping on stuff like that because that's not... I'm not... My reality is not the thing about it. I said it the way I said it. If the person wants me, they want me. If they don't want me, they do whatever they want to do. Period.
That's right.
Don't trip on stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, Kenny?
Well, I was just gonna say, as a married man, sometimes the date is understood, and it's kind of getting away from your day and taking that couple special minutes to, hey, listen, we're gonna dress up, put on something nice, throw on some little smell good, and you either go to dinner, you go, you can do a lot more things because you know that person. You know what they enjoy, you don't have to try to figure stuff out anymore.
Wow.
You're at that point you're just looking for the adventure of it, figuring out.
Okay. So do y'all role play on y'all date? Do you pretend like you somebody else, Kenny?
I'll never pretend. I can only be
pretend like you Hassan?
I can only be Ken Do. With the hyphen.
You pretend like you Hassan
I can
on
only
the
be
date?
Ken Do with the hyphen. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good sometimes to step out your comfort zone because you might not know what you like until you experience it.
Right.
Yeah, stepping out
Like
of your
it don't
comfort
always got to
zone
be
with
like, well, I know this
someone.
person like this, and stick to the routine. Try something different, whether you're married or not.
Well, what becomes different as far as, are you talking about places you go? Are you
Things
talking
that you
about
do. Period. Yeah, places you go, things you might do. Like you might just come home with, and you might not be Ken Do.
Oh.
You might be Mike the postman.
Oh.
You just
I don't have
spice
to
it
go
up
out
a
to be
little
Mike the
That's what
bit.
I'm talking
postman. I
about.
just go outside and
That's
ring
what
the
I'm
Yeah.
talking
doorbell.
about.
Like it
I
don't
just go
always gotta
outside
be,
and ring the doorbell.
This nigga said I go outside and ring the doorbell. Wow.
you might just come in and rob her. Let me rob you. Take you to the
Wow. Look at
hospital.
Jamila.
Listen,
Look
I'm
at
just
Jamila,
saying.
bro. She's talking about
hey,
go
anytime
outside
when you
and
married,
come
you
in
can
I
like
just
you
put on the
robbing me.
European banana
wait.
hammocks and
When you husband and wife, I think that is just the ultimate. So you supposed to go all out. Like we ain't supposed to be just doing dinner and movies, and we're past that stage. That's what the young bucks that ain't married doing. We over here swinging from the trees.
So
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
a
I ain't
little
mad
tip,
at that.
a little
I
tip
agree.
for some married couples. If it's going a little stale, have your husband go outside and put a black mask on and act like he's
I'm just
robbing
saying.
you.
Listen.
Wow.
so you just come in the bedroom with the banana hammers on,
That's
Wow.
right.
with the European banana hammocks on.
Exactly. I mean, we gonna do this thing for life. We gotta make it fun.
Look
I'm
at
just saying.
So
Denise.
you definitely go through stages. You go through.
Hey,
You actually go through
I'm getting
stages. You
some ideas.
when you dating, or when you're together, you it might be all the adventure stuff and then sometimes the routine of life get in the way, depending on if you got kids, things like that. So sometimes you really have to just make time to like, hey, listen, we're gonna take these Rockhead kids over to grandma.
Wow.
We're gonna, like I said, put some smell goods on, put some heels on,
Oh, you
rather
put heels
than
on? Okay, cool. That definitely makes it spicy. But shit. But
you
shit.
know.
Yeah.
What's proper attire for a date? Now, you know, everybody ain't created equal, but you know, some women like to wear a little slit up the side. You know
No,
what I mean?
just
Like what's
depend on where
proper
you
attire
going.
for a date?
I feel like depending on where you going, like if you have a certain destination, but I dress how I feel. So I feel
Oh.
like you should always dress how you feel. But
Oh.
you know,
So if you're just feeling sexy that night, it's the hey,
you
anything.
gonna step off. Oh yeah.
I think you have a point there. It depends on where you're going and how you're feeling.
Feeling, yeah.
Feeling bad, you ain't gonna be dressing.
You're not gonna feel dressed that good.
What if y'all going to the mosque for a little date, but you feeling sexy?
The mosque.
The mosque.
Oh, you heard what I said. What if you going to the mosque, but you feeling a little sexy? Well, how's that work?
It don't work because if
But
I'm on
I
my
was
way to
just
the
about to
mosque,
say there ain't even that don't even go.
it won't match. My mind
Yeah.
frame is nowhere near that.
The
So
smut
that
must
ain't
go
gonna work.
on, Chess. What you mean? What are we doing?
Get out of here.
Jamila, what's
What?
proper attire? What's okay? So what's proper attire for a date? Like what?
It depends on what the date is. Like, if we about to go to Supercharge, which was one of the dates I went to,
No.
I'm not about to wear no heels at Supercharge. I'm wearing some tennis shoes, like some sneakers and a hoodie and a hat. But if we
A
going just
hoodie.
to do a Netflix and chill, I ain't wearing nothing. We
Hey,
about to Netflix and chill. I'm just
hey.
saying. Listen, it
I
depends
love the
on.
truth. I love it when women tell the truth about life. What?
Listen, you already know it. I'm coming.
Chess. I mean,
You.
is there a dress code out here when you go on a date with the even with the wife? Baby, that's a little too something. We going.
It ain't too something.
I was gonna say most husbands like they wife to look good.
Yes, they do.
They love for you to step out look like a little hoe.
What? To have them other men
Oh,
looking at
Felipe
what's
was
his
here we
Yeah,
go.
pride.
yeah,
More
yeah.
truth.
Yes.
More
Cause they
truth
know who
bombs.
you going home with. They know
No,
who you're coming home to.
Hey,
Yeah.
no.
I'm gonna be. I mean, for
Listen,
me, you know what I'm saying.
you
It don't matter where we go. You know what
you
I'm saying.
putting that cat suit on. You must. What, you going to bed in that? You ain't
Yeah.
going outside in that.
I mean,
Listen,
it depends on the fella. You know, if you comfortable with it. Listen, the thing is this. I know I'm treating my wife right, so I don't care what she got on. It's cool with me. She with me. I need something to look at too. I like stuff to look at. You know what I mean? That's point blank. Now, if we going out, it all depends on where we going at. You know what I mean?
Right.
How we dress. You know what I'm saying?
So Kenny, you cool with your wife having the 60s mini skirt on and I'm at the bar, I'm a little tipsy.
No.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Because there's a certain thing is respect for you, respect for yourself.
Oh.
Do I have to crack a cat over his head because he coming up? Hey, what's going on?
So you dress like that?
You dress like you single. No, you ain't.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You should not be taking your wife on no date where she looking all nice with somebody walking up on each other. Where we
You
at?
never
The
know
corner
who
bar?
walks up.
Where we
I
at?
thought we were talking about date night. Like a date night where grown folks is with their people having a date.
You can be out on a steak dinner or anywhere, and some cat with his homies want to front.
Period.
So I've had that. Just a simple being in the store and a cat eyeballing her, and it's like, okay, now I gotta, you know, what's that? I gotta fight every night to prove my love. You know, it ain't
staying
always
at the house. We got steak at the house.
Yeah, but we was talking about dates. Am I correct?
What I'm saying is, you could be out on a date, and she wearing something low cut. That don't mean every dude gonna be respectful.
No, that's true. So when I was married, my husband, I mean, he wanted me to put on I had to look every time we went out. It was just a must. And he didn't have to look to his best, but me, yes. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm going to be honest, people would look, we would get some things, but he'd be like, okay. I mean, you know, I wouldn't be too far from him. I may walk off, go to the restroom or something, but I would really always just be close to him. So I guess we experienced people looking at us, but we ain't never had no fights or
looking
nothing.
At us. No, my lady, they looking at you. What you mean?
But that's what I meant to say, looking at me.
Looking at us. Ain't nobody looking at dude.
But when they keep looking long enough, they're going to see my husband because I'm right back beside him. So.
Hey, Dom.
Somebody was looking at her husband too. They was sizing him up.
You got some women
trying to see what their
the
competition might be. That's you. They was looking at both y'all. They looked at her like, dang, she look nice. Oh, she with him, sizing him up to see what homeboy looked like.
Kenny just
see if he had
said
a chance.
That's exactly what Kenny just said.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. To be honest, I mean, people gonna look anyway, bro.
They are.
Exactly.
Yep.
Even if you got a sweat, even if you got a hoodie on,
people gonna look.
Exactly.
I got X-ray vision. I see right through that hoodie, ma'am. What you mean?
Men are designed by nature to look.
Yeah,
that's in them to look.
Yeah, I remember looking
to be honest, if ain't nobody looking, might not have nothing. Let's get that right.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Listen,
that's a point.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I've been walking around with
much, but it might be yours. Might not be
hey,
much, but it's yours.
Hassan.
I'm just saying.
Yes, sir.
Do you prefer a woman that nobody ain't gonna look at? Like, would you prefer a woman that's not attractive to the rest of the world, so you and her can hang out in peace, or would you? Or do you just want an Ashia type every day?
That sounds crazy. Why would I want? That means I prefer an ugly woman.
What's ugly? Isn't that in the eye of the beholder? What you
say?
Nah. Ain't nobody looking at it. That person's not attractive at all. Sorry.
All right.
You know.
So in other words, you are attracted to what other people are attracted to. You want other people looking at your piece.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm attracted to what other people are attracted to, but I'm attracted to a nice looking person. I'm attracted to a nice looking woman. I would say.
You said person at first, but okay, we're gonna keep moving.
Well, I got distracted.
Nah, Doc.
What looks good to you might not look good to me.
I'm not attracted to no goddamn nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm like, oh, that's a nice looking nigga.
Oh my goodness!
I never said anything about a nigger.
I ain't saying none of that stuff. I wouldn't know what to do with none of that. I'm sorry.
But anyway, you know I'm messing with you, bro. You know I'm messing with you. It's
back
just fun.
to the thing. Back to the question at hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think about none of that stuff I don't think about that. I just like, I like women who are attractive, and if somebody looks, then they just look.
Okay, I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. So
But
Valerie,
I wouldn't even care if somebody looked anyway.
Right.
well, wait a minute. Now you're going against what you just said. What you going against what you just said?
I said no. I said I'm attracted to a nice looking woman. I wouldn't care if somebody looked at the girl anyway. I would not care.
Okay. All right.
What am I gonna do about that? Get mad at that?
No. I got you. Valerie, is chivalry still a thing? Like, do you still expect a man in 2025 to pull out your chair, open your door? You know what I'm talking about? Butter your biscuit. I mean, you know what I mean.
Butter your biscuit.
No.
I actually still do. Yeah, I do.
Oh.
And I get turned on by things like that, you know? And I remember dating a younger guy who did all of those things and he won me over. Quickly. Yeah. So, and I found that the older guys that were closer to my age group weren't doing that.
Don't do that. Don't diss us like that.
They weren't doing it.
Don't diss the gray hairs like that. We still.
Who I ended up hanging with.
So you out here age shaming.
Let me ask
All
this
right,
question.
I got
you. In this day of key fobs and all that,
key fobs,
is it still required to walk around and open the lady's door after you didn't automatically unlock the doors?
I didn't say it was required. It's not required.
I ain't saying it's required. I'm
like
asking
it.
you.
I do like it.
You saying the effort is what counts, huh, Val?
Yeah. You don't have to do it all the time. It's not a requirement. But when a man does it, it means a lot to me.
Jamila, is chivalry
and I squeeze
dead?
my wife's ass when I do that.
Yeah, you can get extra.
Let me tell you about the whole.
I take that time
I'm not
to squeeze
really
her ass.
into none of that.
You're not into it. You're not into
No,
chivalry?
I don't need you to pull out my chair because now it's awkward. Be scooting up to the table. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't open up the car door for me. Open it up when you're on the other side because I don't want to get in this cold car and gotta wait for you to go around the car to heat it up. Don't walk in the door. Don't have me walk in the door first. No, you walk in there. I don't know what's in there. I know what's out here we just came from, but I don't know what's in that door up there. You got that. You
this
walk
is a
in
modern woman with a hijab.
This is like completely backwards to what a lot of women be thinking.
It definitely is. I find it completely weird that I'm not doing that. You about to scoot up to the table because I'm a big woman. What you gonna? You can't pick the chair up and slide me under like a child.
I'm done.
Oh,
nah, I'm good.
Okay, well, nah. They can still do it.
So what you saying?
Good
Like,
on
it's
that.
no good
No,
when
you don't gotta
when
open
the
up
cat
the door
open
so
the
I can
door
walk in
and do the little hand on the small of the back. You know,
Small
just
of the back. What if her back ain't
I
small?
love that.
I
What if she
like
ain't
the
got no
holding of
small
the
of the
back
back?
thing.
That's a
But
move right there. Put that in your book.
No.
Hand on the small of the back.
What if
I
her
think
back
that's a
ain't?
little
What if her back
clever
ain't
trick
small,
of
many
men.
days. You just moved up, from 90 days to somewhere around like 60, 70.
Ashia, is chivalry still alive? Like, is it like, are we still putting hands on the smallest of backs? Wait. You gotta unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yes, and opening doors.
So you still like that kind of thing?
It's gonna happen.
She said it's gonna happen.
So how do you know when you should do it? Because Jamila's saying no, and you're saying yes.
Right.
Should a person default to?
I think
Jamila mess around, cuss you out, you open her door.
So look,
no, but you want to know what it is already.
So if a guy is not per se, if he don't know or he not, you let him know what you like, or you let him know, and then you see if he's attentive to it or not. I mean, you know what I mean? Because
I think a guy can figure it out pretty quickly, though. If he opens the door for you and you start grabbing it from him, and you start opening your own door and everything, and not waiting for him to do it, then he'll stop. But if you actually wait and let him do these things, he'll continue to do it because he knows you like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think men are. You got to tell a man certain things.
You was about to say, I think men are stupid. I heard you. I heard it coming out. You stopped yourself.
I too, because men, you got to tell them. Like, you got to. I can't wait till a man figure it out. No, this is what I like. Like you said, if you tend to it, then I'll take heed to that. But I'm not about to sit here and wait for you to figure it out. I'm cool on that.
Oh, I'm not saying not to tell a guy certain things, but then I also believe that there are guys out there where you don't have to do that. You know, not everybody's the same.
Absolutely.
Denise?
I think that my in my relationship right now, I do have to share how I'm feeling, and I have to communicate, and it's open. It's an open communication because sometimes they ain't got shit to do, and I got a whole lot of shit to do. So I'm always talking. Need you to do this, but today they cooked, and I was happy. I ain't ate yet, got there yet, but
the food cold. So he gonna cook for you, and you gonna let this food get cold.
Yeah, well, I would prefer to have this and not that. I don't want no damn fried chicken when I've been trying to lose weight. So make sure I got some fish and a sweet potato and a green salad versus some fried chicken.
As we sit, you see my plate.
Dude,
my plate was made and delivered, just sitting right there as I'm sitting on the stage.
Oh, fancy.
Sexy.
But what's in your plate? What do you have to eat?
It's baked chicken, white rice, and string beans.
Go ahead on.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're in the era of independent women.
Ooh.
I'm independent. I don't need no man. Huh? Well, that's the era we in. We done been in that era ever since No Romance Without Finance. That was like 87.
Look at all.
So
I remember that song.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna just be honest. I think that came from a lot of the way the men start looking at women like, oh, as if you using me or what you got. So women had to feel like they had to do it so they could have their own, because what is it called? Gold diggers. What you a gold digger? And it's like, no, like men forgot how to be gentlemen, or like that just, depending on the level of where you at in your relationship. But, a lot of these young men don't have that. They don't know what it is to be a man or a provider. They don't have that instinct. So they made a woman feel bad about if a guy was to pay something for her. So now she feel like, I don't need you. I pay for it for myself. When men, you play the place. You a provider. You're supposed to woo me,
True.
But isn't that kind of a dog chasing his tail? Because at one point you feeling like, oh, she trying to juice me. So again, it becomes a race to the finish line. Let me see if I can get something before she asks for, this light bill to be paid or something like that. So it's kind of the woman feeling like I need to get this out of him before before we go further. When it started being this, you got to take me out on this many dates, or you have to wait 90 days before
90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, it is. So now it became dude saying to protect myself, I'm gonna do this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of one pushing the other.
But you even got men today saying, I haven't heard it yet, but like we was just saying about men opening doors and pulling a chair out for a woman, you might hear a man today say, when she be like, you're not gonna pull my chair out, he might turn around and be like, you ain't gonna pull my chair out.
That's sassy.
You hear me? I'm just being real.
Yeah, you got
one far away if a man say that. That's sassy.
But that's what's going on today.
That is what's going
just
on.
like most men, I am not joking. I've seen it. They're talking about that they're the prize, and it's like, okay, if you want,
and I think that come from the
LA,
women being so
especially in
independent.
LA.
Wait a minute now.
But they push the
I
woman
think that's
to
a
that.
different show. Is that
is a different show?
Some cats
and a very
being
interesting
raised
topic.
But especially
some cats
in
being
LA,
raised wrong, where they
The
getting their
roles have
emotions and
reversed.
feelings all up in the relationships.
Listen, who is the prize? If you slept with 10 plus men, are you the prize?
What kind of question?
First of all, the man has always let the woman know that she was the prize. The woman never had to say what she was. I mean, you could announce what you are, but the man told you, you the prize, and I want you. You see what I'm saying? So woman never had to defend that.
Totally.
You never had to defend it because the man told you was that.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean?
Good stuff for shit. That's a whole show. We're gonna because that's a whole show. Who is the prize? Huh?
But both of you should be the prize.
There you go. But Val,
God said the woman is the prize.
Oh.
It just changes
He
the
created
whole
men.
dynamics have changed. Big
But
time.
men was bored and he needed company. God said, I got
But you
something
know
for
when
you.
you in
Here's the
love
prize,
with
which is the woman.
when you in love with your man or when you in love with a man, you know, he should be the prize. I mean, you know, not like that, but he's my prize.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with
You
that.
get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely.
In that sense, he's all of that to me.
Yes.
Yeah. You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
Somebody said tough.
Definitely agree.
I like
But
to
in
let
that sense.
somebody know.
Yeah, I agree.
You say it, son?
Somebody keeps on saying that the men were first. The men were never created first. The women were first.
Here we go.
Who said that?
Here we go. Take off.
Here we go.
That women were first on this planet. They're the actually supreme beings. Or the women are the real goddess because they people come through the portal. Women used to have babies by themselves called apotheogenesis.
Look at Jamila.
They're the first beings. The very first beings are the women, not the men.
Look at Chester.
Okay? Just to be clear.
This is like a level of blasphemy to certain
let me
people.
say this. I don't know about all y'all. I'm going to speak for me. I've never needed clarity. And like I said, God created man first, and then the woman was the prize.
Okay.
That was your clarity for you to be clear with, not me.
Hallelujah.
Please don't argue with Hassan. That is my job.
You need more information from all
No,
this.
no. I don't need the clarity. I'm good I'm clear.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
now,
very
based
clear.
on your ego right there. The women
There's
are
no
the goddess.
ego
Men
with
can't
that.
do this thing that men can't create anything, okay? Just to be fair.
I didn't say man created anything.
When did I say men? I disagree with you. I disagree with you, homie. I made a whole TV show last year. What you talking about?
That tells you
what you
that
talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing.
If there's nothing but men on this world,
Jamila,
there'll be no
goes
existence.
back to Jamila, this kind of goes back to it's just like just the different everybody have the right. I get what you were saying that's for him. That's what
that's all I'm saying.
Understanding. Yeah.
Right. That's it. I'm not trying to make him wrong or me right. I just don't need your clarity.
I understand.
I'm good on mine. I don't come on here and push my beliefs. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
Good.
Beliefs is what somebody told you, by the way. Beliefs is what somebody told you.
Okay.
Knowing is not the same. You don't believe in your parents. You know your parents.
No, I believe she my parents. I don't know that. I don't know who that lady from a can of paint.
You do.
I don't know where I came
so now
from.
you
How I
talking about
know?
you believe it.
How I know?
Because you
people would switch that birth. You remember that?
Yeah.
They swore that you don't know. I don't know that.
Now
I believe that's who my mom is.
With semantics.
You
don't
are.
believe in your parents. You actually know.
That's not true.
I don't know.
Okay.
What I know for a fact is come the first, I got to pay this rent, cable, Comcast, and all that. That's what I know for sure.
Facts.
That's all bullshit.
Oh my goodness.
But I just want to ask a question and really to not prick at this, but logically, only because it's just, and I'll leave it alone after this. I don't mean to stir it up. Logically. And logically, I just want to know because I'm trying to see where is this from? But how could a woman have ever been here first? I just wanted to know where ever came from.
Can I just say this before you answer?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear the screeching of the rails as it goes? Now answer, Hassan.
There's information. There's things that Dr. Dilbert Blair. Look up Dr. Dilbert Blair, and he talks about the stuff. There's California used to be a whole island full of women. The Amazonians, the California Queen Khalifa. That's what California named.
Queen Latifah?
Queen, not no Queen Latifah. Queen Khalifa.
Yes, I know she would like to be on an island full of women.
Can I say this before we try to get back on the rails?
Yep.
Hassan, you just said something about her believing from what someone told you. Your research is you have to believe that person's research. You can't concretely approve.
Yeah.
You can't concretely say.
So everything. Okay, so let's go back to
everything is a
everything
belief.
then.
Everything is a leap of faith.
based on what somebody told you.
So if
Everything
that
that's
you just
going
told
on
them
in
to
life
look
is
up
what somebody
somebody,
told you.
and that
No,
person is going to tell
Please
them
go.
what they believe. So you got to either believe
So-
that or not. So it
circle back
really
to
comes down
everything
to.
then. So everything is based on a belief that somebody told you. All right?
So what you believe is what someone told you also.
Yeah.
A country.
Since none of us was
But
here from
listen.
the beginning,
Thank you.
And we all
none of us was here from the beginning, so we can't. Any of us can say concretely what came first. You can infer and you can hypothesize, but you can't concretely say this is 100%.
So that means so you guys are actually correct though, right? Then why you
it's
guys
not a matter of
also
correct or not correct.
No.
It is what you believe.
No. What you're saying
Now
is
that's
correct.
my
It's based
derailment.
on what
I'm
somebody
trying to get back
believes.
on the track.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It is.
I do got a question. I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. Just, I know we got to get back to dating, by the way.
Oh, the train and went.
Yeah.
but let me ask you a question. How was a life made?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Like,
I just told you.
How was a life made? How did Dom get here? I mean, that's a question. How did Dom get here?
I'm immaculate reception, baby. What you mean? I just
I
appeared.
got a lot of answers for that.
I just appeared out this piece.
I just need to know, how was a life made? Like,
how was a life made, Hassan?
It came through a female vagina. As we
We
already
didn't
know
say
this.
Came through is already done. We said made.
No, listen. There's been multiple virgin births, okay? Right?
Huh?
You guys know about the virgin
Oh,
birth. There's more than
God.
one.
Okay.
all right, I got you.
There's
No
more.
problem.
There's actually 9. You could look
Can
them
we
up. There's
talk about
actually 9
love?
virgin births.
Baby,
Let me ask this question, but listen, okay.
I want to get off this Amtrak. Can we get back to New Jersey train?
Just because you guys don't have this knowledge doesn't mean it's not necessarily something that's actually
Even
true.
let me say this. Can I say this? Even if someone was curious, even if someone was curious about whatever you preaching about, you would turn them off from it because you shoving it down people's throat.
Oh,
it's not
No, I didn't. I didn't say.
Yes,
I did
you
not shove
are.
anything down. I'm just talking about apotogenesis. I ain't
You're
shoving
doing
it
it
down
right
nobody's
now.
throat.
You're doing it right
I
now.
Hassan, what's the
No, I'm not.
definition
That's
of
your-
apotogenesis? What's the
You're doing
definition?
it right now.
I don't know what that is.
What's the definition?
Nobody's shoving any. This is your.
Yeah, what's the
yourself
definition,
believing all
Hassan?
this stuff.
Hassan.
Hassan, what's the definition
What?
of apotogenesis?
Thank
Well,
you.
women can have babies without actually a seed from a male. It's called apotogenesis. You can look it up.
Like seahorses.
You can
like
look it up. You
seahorses.
can
seahorses
do your own
don't have to
research
be touched.
and look it up yourself.
Right.
Good.
But let me
Look it
Now-
up yourself.
I'm not saying what you're saying is not true. So understand, I'm not even coming at you. I just asked a question. That's all. Now, question is,
I understand.
how many of those have actually happened
Oh.
to other life? Like, how many of that particular moment happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many
Is it
of that
still
happened?
going on? Is apotogenesis still happening
Still
today,
going on? That's
Hassan?
the question.
Yes, it is. Some people still happen today. It
But
happens.
excuse
Hey,
me,
but they don't
Dom,
tell
you mean
people.
to
I'ma
tell me
help you
that
get
these
back on
women
the
is
track.
having
I'ma help
babies
you
without
hold
being
on.
touched by a man?
Can I help us get back on the
Yes.
track? Because that's a different show.
No,
Let me just hold on. Let me just ask this question.
no.
Listen, man, hold on, Kitty. I want to
In a
touch Kenny.
hypothetical
Wait,
relationship.
Kenny. I want to touch a woman like a Shia, bro. I don't want apotogenesis to be no
Hold on, Dom. I just gotta
You
ask
understand
this.
me?
Hold on. Who pays for the date in a hypothetical relationship? That's how you get back on the track.
There you go. And you know what? You
Hold
just
on,
take
Kenny. If you got a baby, they ain't mine. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna get
I
nobody
ain't
else.
for nothing.
Get that. That ain't my time. Hold up.
I
She's trying to
can't.
get you to pay child support, and she had the baby by herself. What you mean?
Science. Let's pay for it.
You pay for it.
Now, guess
That
what?
does bring us.
You know what, Hassan? I guess that is true because they do have the IVF today.
Yes.
I guess without a man touching you, that is a way that women are having babies. I could
But
see
you
that.
still with IVF, you still need a sperm and you need an egg.
But a man
So-
not touching her.
Yeah.
But a man didn't enter her.
There's nothing that said a man has to touch you.
You
It requires this chemical
I'm
reaction.
touching. I'm
Sperm,
touching. I'm
All
pro
you guys,
touch.
listen. All you guys have to do is do your own research on the stuff about apatogenesis.
And
I'm
I
not
will
saying
when
you
I
have
get
to
off
believe
this live.
They talked about how women used to have replicas of themselves.
Look at
They
Jamila
used to have
face. Look at Jamila
replicas
face.
of themselves.
Where are
it'd
you
be
reading
like,
this
it'd
at?
be
All right,
like,
I'ma
okay,
fall
even
into
if
it.
we go with that, when did it stop? When did they stop replicating themselves?
Yeah, why we
Like,
can't
why
do
did
it?
they stop? If this was something that was happening,
I
why
can't
isn't it
answer
a
those
continuous?
questions and
I know
stuff
you
like
can't
that.
because it don't make sense.
Yep,
Nah.
you shouldn't. Yeah,
A lot of stuff
They
doesn't make
stopped
sense, but you guys
replicating
still
themselves
believe it.
because men
That's
start paying
not
for the
true.
meat.
Everything I believe in can make sense and can be
It's
made
still
and
happening.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
That's just
Everything
like what
you
they
guys
said.
believe
All
in
black
makes
people
sense.
came from.
That's when
All black people came from monkeys. Well, what happened to the monkeys that's still here?
Black people didn't come from. First of all, that
Why? Look,
black
why
people
we not
never
still
came from
turning
monkeys.
into monkeys?
Derail.
Yeah.
Make it make
So-called
sense. Like,
so-called black
Yeah.
people didn't come from monkeys because they have no animal DNA. The people
That's
that
right.
came from monkey are the actually white people. Okay.
why
So
are
that's
you
all
driving
clear.
in a car? Then you should be flying a machine or something.
Oh,
Like you
know
should be
what?
so far advanced. You should not even be in a
Oh, we
car.
used to do that.
You should have a special oxygen machine because all these type of diseases and stuff is coming around. You should be
In the immortal
something
words
special.
of Thor.
Why would I
In the
need all
immortal
that?
words of Thor, I like this one.
Why would I need all that? Because your body is you are the person that protects yourself from
Because you're
diseases,
the
not
only
nobody
person
else.
I know that can go through 7 dimensions in one day. Like
Just because you don't know
I'm
this
telling you,
knowledge don't mean
I
it's
have
not
talked
true.
about you. I have talked. This is an experience. I am really dating you right now.
Listen, you have to do some more research, homegirl. That's all I can tell you.
Baby,
All this
it was
information
just.
is there.
I'm good on
All
that.
this information is there. Okay. They talk about the fallen angels. They talk about the Anunnaki, the people that came from.
There's no
the
okay.
heavens.
We can go back and forth with that. There's no such thing as falling angels. Angels is just
Yes,
angels.
it is.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
it is.
No, it's
Okay.
not. That's your belief.
Okay. When
It
they
is.
reveal themselves in the next couple of years, you're gonna see it and stuff. Okay.
I don't need to see it. I already saw it.
I mean, it's like, do we get back on the road? Is the train able to even get back on
I
the
don't know,
track?
cause like what you just saying, like
We
okay,
pulled into a whole new station.
We in another state, we in another
yeah,
area.
because you're like what? Like the way you talk, you diminish God so much. It's not even funny.
You are the God. Would you? No, you're
I am
right.
not the God. No, I am not.
Listen, I'm
There's
talking about
nothing
the
God
God is
or there's
inside
nothing
you.
God about me.
You are the actual God.
No, I'm
you
not.
You can say whatever you want to. Yes, you are, because
No,
you
I'm
control your
not.
own reality.
No,
okay.
I'm not.
We done went through like 10 shows.
You can do that.
No, I'm not. I just prayed to
write
God
that down.
before I got on here. And I'm going to pray
I
to him
control
about
my
4
own
o'clock
reality.
this morning.
I am the God, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. I
I'm
control my
glad.
reality.
All right. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to
Please,
moderate.
because he is wilding.
I'm not.
I love it. You know what? It's like
You
being
is
at like
God. You
it's like
probably
being
them
at
people on
Walmart.
TikTok that be, doing the magic trick with the Lumina for you. You think you can move a Lumina for you too?
Yes, you have special powers and stuff
Oh
called
my!
clairvoyance. You can move certain things,
All right,
just like
Power
you see
Ranger,
on
I'm
TV.
done. I'm done.
It's
Morpheus,
like
I'm
being at
done.
Walmart. It's like being at
you.
Walmart and watching two people
you.
fighting in flip flops. You got to pull your phone out.
I'm good.
Do you?
Okay.
I know.
All right. Everybody, come back. We're gonna
That was
Can you go back to dating after that?
epic stuff, Denise.
You can't go back to dating after that.
Yes.
Right. How do you even go back right? No. What I want to see Jamila on a date with Hassan.
Oh,
Woo!
to be a fly on the wall.
Why are you trying to send me to jail?
No, I'm putting the money
Jamila,
up.
you shortchanging yourself because when he manifests a steak and potato
This nigga.
I
with
might
that
be
watermelon juice.
You might be right, because he
And some
also said
a
we don't
steak
need
and
money.
potato and some watermelon juice is wild.
Oh my God.
Listen,
He might got the fruits
I don't
from
know where
heaven.
we
He
were
might
at
got the
with the dating.
expensive, like the exclusive kind. You know, the white fries Cat Williams was talking about?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not the white fries. Okay, cool.
Just them truffles.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, look, I got a couple
Back to
more
the
questions
rails.
before we get out of here. Just a couple more. Just try to round out our dating
All right.
topic. I mean,
Our
Hassan,
dating topic never
Hassan, thank
stops.
you. You have taken us through 4 different shows. Like we must revisit. We must revisit whether we're
That's
God.
what I'm here for, homie. That's
Yes,
what
you
I'm
are.
here for.
That's what you here
You know
for.
what? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And that's what Jamila's here for too. We got some balance. We got some balance in the universe now, boy. Huh? Divine masculine, divine feminine, and they going at it. What you mean?
Now, which realm are they going at?
Stop it, Kenny. Stop it. You about to start it up again. Stop
You know what?
it. Stop it. Hey,
Well,
Valerie.
I'm gonna just
Valerie.
let y'all know I'm on the lower level.
Stop it. Valerie, can you tell me if women are independent, why does the man ever need to pay? If you got your own money. Like what
I mean, it goes both ways. Nowadays, men aren't the only ones that pay. Women do pay as well. I mean, because we all know, I mean, the reality of it is that it's expensive for everybody out here. So you got to share the cost. Okay. It's not always on the man.
Okay. Okay. All right. Listen, you know what? I will say this. The ladies have had some enlightened answers. Like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Like, Jamila would just be out the box, boy. Jamila will color outside the line. She don't care.
I don't.
And I love it. But Denise, I mean, now you're a married woman, but is it okay for you to pay and for him to have a meal on you?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. And let me tell you why. He's retired and I'm still working.
Oh.
And I want him to feel that he's not the only one to have to foot the bill. You know, when we go out and do something,
Where are they making these women at? Where can I find one of these? Like, what is
that's what happened when you marry a man 12 years older than you. You know,
hey,
I got
so I got to get somebody 12
I
years
got
younger.
great health care benefits. I ain't worried about none of that. And we got a pension and we got VA benefits.
That's
Sometimes
right.
you just got to say, baby, I got it because I know
That's
you're
right.
going to get it later on.
I love that.
That's
Shout out to your
right.
husband. Shout out to your husband, for real.
That's right.
Miller,
What?
if you independent, why I gotta pay?
Well, hold on. I'm not that independent, and I'm not paying for a whole bunch of dates. I'm not doing that. Now we could do, a couple here and there, but I'm not. I don't even expect to be picking up my pocketbook like that for real. That's just how I am. I believe in gender rules. I ain't taking out no trash. Yeah, I wash the dishes. I make sure the house is clean. You come here in the meal. All that other extra stuff. No, I'm not about to go out here and build this. I ain't doing that. No, that ain't me.
I like it. Ashia.
Yeah. Yep, I'm with Jamila. That's not me.
Okay.
I'm not taking out no trash. I do believe the gesture. I do believe in paying. I've paid before for all of us because he always would pay, and I noticed every time we go to town, he fit the bill for every time. So I told him, I was like, I got it this time, and I just fit the bill, for the family that time.
Right.
But no. But when we go out, he gonna pay, and then I might just fit it sometimes, but I'm not that independent like that. I'm with you.
I like it. Okay, but stand right here. Stay right here, Ashia. How many dudes is it proper to date at one time?
Oh.
Silence of the Lambs.
Wait, Val talking, she muted.
Does it mean, are you saying dating or are you saying sleeping with?
How many is it proper? I can't even talk. How many men is it proper to date at one time? Like, Can you be dating 4 dudes at a time and that's cool?
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
Yeah, because they all wing themselves out. It all
I mean,
boils
you're
down to
dating, so what's the problem?
yeah, you
Oh.
just going out.
Oh, well, somebody might say, what would your grandmama say? Ooh. You
So
know,
is
our
dating
grandparents,
like?
our grandparents lived in a different
But wait,
era where,
do dating mean being intimate, or does
Yeah.
dating
listen,
mean
if you were in the 1940s, if you were seeing more than one man in a month, lady, they called that something. Now I know we
Loose.
different now.
No, that's when you're sleeping with more than one man. That is, there's a difference.
That's what I said. If dating and sleeping depend on what we're saying,
But
yeah.
See,
but but
that
isn't it the
just goes to
appearance?
show
Isn't
you
the
how
appearance of impropriety a thing? Like if I see you with one dude Tuesday, then I see you with another dude Thursday and another dude on Sunday, isn't that appearance alone a
Yeah,
level
that could
of
look.
Yeah, but why are you taking it there?
I
Well,
can't.
let me ask this question, Dom.
I can't.
How many of them dudes do you let you know that you dating other dudes?
oh, that's a part.
All of them.
How many dudes let the women know they're dating other women?
Men and women are not the same.
Come on,
They not.
see.
What's good for you is good for me. Oh,
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
if
take
I gotta share,
penis.
you gotta share.
I don't take penis. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be vulgar, but I don't. We can't do the same things. I don't lay down on my back.
Meaning that if I gotta divulge that information, then you have to divulge that information.
Oh.
I respect that, Dom. I do.
Would you respect, Hassan?
I respect that if you can't, if the man can do the shit, the woman could do the same thing too.
Oh.
Period.
Oh, you
And
saying you
they
respect what
are.
Val said? Oh.
And they are.
I respect that. Yeah. You got
Chester.
niggas don't like none of that. So you get your shit together. If you don't want a woman stepping out, you don't do that shit.
you don't do
Chess.
it. That's you treat
When,
people how
when you
you
was
want to
in
be
your dating
treated.
era, Chess, when you was in your dating era before you were happily married, like if a woman told you that she was seeing like 6 dudes that month before you, is that cool? You good?
I mean,
Oh, he's not me. My bad.
Well, your
Sorry.
name actually isn't Chester Hassan, but
I didn't hear you. My bad.
okay, it's all good. I'm coming to you though. But go ahead, Chess.
I mean, you gotta go by case basis. No, it ain't cool because
Case by case basis.
But at the same time, I just know that I gotta tell her the same thing. If we're not together exclusively, that's it. You
Right.
can
And
do
how is it any of
if you're not together exclusively, you can together do what you want.
Exactly, because I was gonna
Now,
say
your business?
now,
right.
now, one thing to go out and sit down and have dinner with somebody. It's another thing to go home with them and do some other stuff. And that's another
Exactly.
story.
But it's none of your business
Oh.
what
Which is
I
true.
do.
Listen,
So how would you know
listen,
what I'm doing? It's like it's none of your
I
business.
agree. Which
Unless
it is
we
true.
are like in a relationship, then that is different, right? But if
Yeah.
I'm
But if
dating,
you're dating to try to get to know somebody and get into a
Come on,
relationship,
Kenny.
you don't
Hey.
want to hear she got 5 other dudes.
Come on, Kenny.
Before I married my wife, there was somebody that literally used to call me every week and say, you should take me out. And I'd be like, why?
Oh.
And it was like, I'm not taking you out because I feel like I actually asked her, why do I feel like I'm on a list?
Oh.
And
Hold
if I
up.
don't say yeah,
Right
you
there,
move to the next
Kenny.
dude.
Right there,
And she
Kenny.
told
I'm
me I'm
coming
not
to
a
you.
boyfriend. I can't ask her that.
I'm
I
coming
said,
to
go
you
to the next
next,
man on the
Jamila.
list.
Right there, Kenny. That's it. I'm coming to you next, Jamila. But listen, this is where I don't have common sense. This is where I'm crazy. This weirdo right here, you can't. First of all, this is, excuse my French, this is good dick.
Mhm.
You can't date me if you seeing other niggas. Like you can't. I'm talking about dating me. You can't even date me if you dating other dudes. Do you understand that my name is Dominique Quinn, superstar?
first of all, you men are full of shit. No. Because I'm sitting here like, wait, what? Are you serious right now? You guys, so men, they really like when it comes to dating, they want to have this like you have to be in charge of how we're just dating. Remember that. So again, I'm free to do whatever I want, just like you are. And how are you to know what I'm doing?
I never said that I was in control of your social life or what you can do.
Right,
I said
but
to
if
you,
you're saying
I
that
said to
want
you,
my
this
woman
is
to
good dick.
then what the hell? Yeah, you are.
And you don't get to hang out with good dick and then hang out with
I can
limp
hang out with
dick.
good dick and then some more good dick and then some more good dick if I want to. And I'm not even gonna know what the dick's like because we're just dating.
That's right. Yeah.
I told y'all I'm crazy.
I wouldn't even know what
I
your
didn't
dick's
say
like
this for
because
everybody. I didn't say that this is for everybody. I said I'm crazy.
I wouldn't even know.
I mean, I
wouldn't
get
even
what
wanna
you're
do it.
saying.
Like,
I hear. I feel you. To me, what it sounds like is you great at what you do, and I have boundaries. So if we're going to be talking, I don't want you to talk to all these other guys. Now you can either take that or leave it. Me personally, I can't date multiple men at one time because they will cancel themselves out. Like, oh, I like him for this, and I like him for that, and then I will never come to a decision on what I really need to do. But now I'll just continue to play.
This is why I told
can't.
you
I
I need
need
to
to
look at
focus
your
I
on
income.
don't know about that.
Well, no, because
One thing-
I was
I
talking to 3
can't.
guys
I
at one
personally
time.
can't.
I was talking to 3 guys at one time, and like I said, people weed themselves out, and you know who you're into, and you're like,
Yep.
no, I just want to talk to him.
And you need to explore in order to get to that point. You can't just be
But
one
talking is one
Exploration.
thing. Like if you're like talking on the phone, something like that. But
Exactly. You can
once
weed
you
all
start
that
like
out
actually
before I'm
physically
going on the
going
date.
out and trying to
Exactly.
spend time with each other,
Right.
then that's
No, men
different,
do
isn't
it
it?
all the time.
We
Men do
well,
that.
I don't know.
Told you that.
Men
I've
and
seen
women
Yes.
are
I
not
know
the
this.
same.
That's not
not
all the
lying.
time. That's not
I'm making this up.
facts. That's not true. Because the guy that I'm currently with he didn't want to date multiple women. He didn't
Well,
that
he's
wasn't his
one
thing.
in a million.
Because
Okay?
I
that's
don't
not
want
what
to
he's
date
doing.
multiple women
He's
either.
trying to
I
get
want to find one woman and date her.
But the way you making it sound, it's like, oh yeah, this guy got your number today and y'all going on a date tomorrow. No, because I need to see what type of mental you on. So it might take me 2-3 weeks now I can maybe talk to you on the phone, but we're talking about dating. We're talking about dating. So now we to the point where, dang, I'm really interested in this person. Let me see. I can't be interested in Tom, Dick, and Harry. It just don't work like that.
Well, I can. I definitely can date one guy.
Hallelujah.
I like this quality, and then I date another guy and like, oh, he has this different quality. Let me see what else he got. You know, I can diversify. Let me just
listen. What time
okay,
is
so
last
there you
food?
got this one guy with that one quality. You got this guy with that one. You're wasting time. You're wasting everybody's time.
Wait a minute. I was raised Christian. I was raised
you
Christian.
dating Tom because you like the way Tom opens the door for you, but now you dating Jerry because Jerry planned the date for you. Now you dating Michael.
You know why? Because Tom actually decided he didn't want to call me for like a week.
And then Tom needs to be dismissed. So Tom needs to be dismissed. Now we got Jerry.
There you go, Jamila.
You dismissed Tom. Tom is no longer in the.
I mean,
ma'am,
I believe that Tom should be no longer in the
so
picture.
you not dating multiple men. There's no way.
Men are very. It's very a shifty situation.
Men and women are different. Men and women is different.
Then you got to move on, and then all of a
I'm
sudden,
not never gonna act like no man. I'm not about to act like, well, that man could do it. I can do it. First of all, I don't have dick and balls, so I'm not gonna be able to do what a man do. Period. Women are emotional creatures. Women are emotional creatures.
With multiple guys, it's just a date. I like getting dressed up and
Chess.
going on a
No,
date.
to me, it sounds like you like eating free food, but that's
Chess. I know I grew up Christian. Chess.
It sounds like free food, but
hold on,
and you
y'all.
guys know what? I just want to interject. I want to interject because that goes back to the prize. And that's why a man will label a woman as the prize because of, you know, like back to what you guys are saying of how you carry yourself down. You said, how does that look? You know, you this Tuesday you with this man, Thursday you with that man. You know what
that
kind
prize
of prize
done been
are
open.
you?
Yeah, but
that prize is open.
I get it. What kind of prize are
Who
you?
done opened this prize? Somebody opened this prize already.
It don't look good on a woman. I don't care what nobody says.
Don't look good on a
How
woman.
would they know?
And this is why the women now is so, I'm the independent. I'm the this. No, because there's no elders and nobody having a boundary. I don't care, ma'am. There is no way that you can set the, for me and my child and my women that grown up under me, they're not dating more than one man at a time. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying,
if you're going to be somebody's wife, if you're going to be somebody's wife, if you're going to be somebody's wife, there's no way, ma'am.
Women do that nowadays. They date
multiple. That's the problem. It's nowadays.
And act like nowadays.
That's the problem. Nowadays.
That's the problem.
Period.
Ma'am, that's nowadays.
That's the problem.
That's not how it should be. That is not how it should be.
Yeah. Like this, and make it like that. It doesn't matter.
Can I ask this? Can I ask this?
Take it from a woman who is single. And
that's the problem. That could be the problem. That could be absolutely the problem.
That's not the problem. I've been married. I know what it's like to be married.
You've been married. So have everybody been married.
The landscape is different now. It's just different. So you've got to.
Listen, this is not the what?
You cannot just be with one date. You can't just have one date nowadays. It's not working out like that. You're married, right? Am I correct?
I'm not married. I'm with someone, but I'm not married.
You and is it Chester? Chester? Are you guys are together, right? Or no?
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So
wow.
I thought you two
are they're two different people. No, they're on two different coasts. I mean,
okay. Whatever. All right. Anyways, the reality, I'm talking about what's going on right now. The reality is, whether you guys agree with it, don't agree with it, is that women date multiple men. Period.
Little girls date multiple men.
I'm just glad I'm out of that. You know,
right. Little girls date multiple men. Because first of all, a date itself.
Because I'm automatically on the other side of the menu on certain things.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Let me interject this. I said, people can date who they want, but when you're on a date and talking to people, I ask questions. Then I can make a decision on whether I want to be with this person or not while they're dating these multiple people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, I ask questions like, well, who is this person to you? Now, you can tell me, or you don't have to tell me. And whatever information I receive from you while we're talking, I'll make my decision on
that part right there.
There it is. Yeah, you can do
that. The moment you tell me that you're dating multiple dudes and you sitting across from me and I'm about to pay for dinner, man, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real fast.
My point exactly is how many men you could go around the table and ask every man that's on this podcast right now.
Dating doesn't mean having sex. It doesn't make sense. You guys are confused.
I don't care about having sex. I don't want your attention on another man outside of me.
Wait a minute.
Can I say something?
Can I say something?
Dom, I don't think they heard the 72-hour romance story and how.
But it's funny because you have here it is. You have a woman on here.
I think you guys got the definition of dating kind of. I'm confused.
Well, that's what we
asked. What is the definition of dating then? Let's clear that up. What is the definition of dating?
I thought we established that already. We established that already.
No, I'm not sure that we did.
Going out with someone you're interested in.
Wait. Since we're all clear on dating, what's your definition of dating?
When you are trying to get to know someone, you're spending time with that person, you're conversing with that person, you're hanging out with that person.
Okay, so we're all clear on the dating.
The goal is to have that relationship develop, right? That's what you want to happen. But that's not necessarily how it goes. You have to look at reality. We do want to think that, but that's not how it goes.
Can I ask
but you have like several men. You have three men particularly on here that's saying that they would look at a woman that's saying I'm dating multiple men, and they all frowned upon it. You have three men telling you that. But we're not talking whether they're your type or not.
Wait a minute now. What now?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got you, Dom. Hold on 1 second. Whether they are your physical type or not, they are still men. Men can
I
only
didn't say
tell
they
you what
weren't.
men like. That's
I
the
didn't say they
problem with
weren't.
women. They think they men.
Me and Oreo, girl, I be getting that
I
shit
don't
for
think
Oreo, and
all
that
men
shit be
believe
facts
that.
as
But go ahead.
You
Jamila
think
is
you
a
a
prophet.
man.
I don't believe that.
Hold on. Stop the show. Stop the show. I have to ordain somebody. Somebody needs to be ordained right now. Jamila Richardson is a prophet.
But I just want to chime in, Jamila, no offense, but I agree with you. And that's why it's the way it is today.
Yes.
Because of the mindset.
Whoop.
And that's why men and but to each his own still. To each
Okay,
his
haughty-
own.
To
a
each
haughty
his own.
mindset.
You are
Made it that
absolutely
way.
right,
You
sis.
know,
I
Who
agree
made
with
the
that.
landscape
But what
the
I'm
way
not
that
going to
it
do
is?
is allow. I'm still going, sis.
But
Hold
who
on.
made
Think
the
about that.
landscape the way
I'm gonna
that
need you to
it
think
is?
about that. Even though that's might what you want to do, but look at a different
But who
perspective.
made the landscape the way that it is? We're talking about the landscape that we're in right now. Who made it the way that it is? Therefore, we act
To
accordingly.
be honest,
right?
It's women like you that have that mentality that made it this way.
Oh, I don't think so.
Absolutely,
honey,
because
I'm
you are a
telling you
woman that thinks
the
she can
women
date
like me,
5, 6, 7 men.
You're
You're the
like
problem.
me. A
You're
woman
the
that
problem.
explores her opportunities. That
and then
says,
it
You
makes
are
it
the
look like
problem. So
other
when you
women are
when
weak.
you go out there and you can't find men and the dating pool is sloppy and the way that we are today, look in the mirror. That's where it started.
You look in the mirror. I don't
I
think
looked in the
No,
mirror. That's
you
what I'm trying
look
to
in the
tell
mirror.
you.
You're not talking to me. You look in the
Okay.
mirror. I can do whatever I want. I can
That's
date
the
who I want.
problem.
That has nothing to do
That's
with
the
your
problem.
It's so good.
And
It's so
the
good. All right.
problem.
Man,
All right,
y'all
let me
like
bring it
deep
down.
into
Let
this
me bring
stuff.
it down. It's so
And
good.
that's the problem.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's not my damn
Why my
problem.
volume?
Somebody
It
gonna
is
get
the
saved
problem.
tonight.
No, it's not my damn problem.
Hold on, ladies. Hold on,
What
ladies.
is
Hold on,
actually
ladies.
happening today?
1 second, ladies.
I
Somebody
don't know
gonna
what
get
world
saved
you're
tonight.
living in.
This is an altar call. This is an altar call. Somebody's getting saved tonight. You understand me? With the level of information that's being shared, somebody,
Hold on, babe.
this is for somebody. Somebody feeling this.
I don't know what happened here.
Whether you agree with Jamila or whether you agree with Val, somebody is being delivered.
Okay, well, let them get delivered, but they ain't gonna be coming at me crazy.
It's not a comment.
Oh.
This is opinionation.
No, but
this is the whole opinion.
It is opinionation.
This is the whole opinion. Because you asked the question. So my opinion is it come from women like you.
Oh,
well, my opinion is you're wrong.
Okay. Now
and there it is.
Now,
And there it
now
is.
we're moving on.
And we can
Now
still,
we're moving
and yes,
on.
we're going to move on because we can still be friends and lovers.
We're moving on.
It's opinionation, but I do love it though.
Me too. That's why I'm here.
Look at here. Look at here. All right, we almost done. I got one more. I got one more, but this was good. Both of y'all. Way to go. Way to stand both of y'all ground on some Florida shit.
No, you didn't.
Denise, when you were dating, you can unmute yourself, please. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Denise? Unmute yourself. Hit the little microphone so you can unmute yourself.
Just gotta touch the screen.
Yeah, touch the screen. You got it? All right, I'm gonna come back to you.
Okay, I'm here. I'm at the office.
Ashia, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I got a question for you. This is the last question. And we're gonna move.
You sure?
Well, I mean, shoot. Ashia, how many dates does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
I think it just all depends on, the attraction and what you get from the other person. I just think that's what it all depends on, because it could be the first night, second time, third. It just all depends.
Okay, very honest answer. I like it. Valerie, how many days does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
I agree with her. It just depends, I mean, certain people have value. Certain people think certain ways. Like Steve Harvey thought it should take 6 months. Right?
6 months.
Did he say 6 months or 9 months? I don't remember. But
9
Steve
months.
Harvey thought it should take a long period of time to get there. And that's what his complaint was, is that women are going there too quickly. So, I don't know. It varies.
Steve Harvey has funny haircuts. Anyway.
I'm just saying, his book was extremely popular, and it was popular for a reason.
Satan is popular too.
Huh?
Satan is popular too.
I didn't say it was popular with me. I'm just saying.
Figueroa Street is popular too. What you mean?
A man letting somebody beat up his cheeks shouldn't be writing no books.
Do anybody have any testimony?
What did you just say? A man?
Whoa, yeah, he said. That man, the Hassan off screen just said a man getting his cheeks beat shouldn't be writing books.
Steve Harvey is gay.
I didn't say it. Hassan off screen. I didn't say that. Steve, don't sue me.
Valerie, if you haven't figured it out, there's rituals they do in Hollywood where men have sex with other men.
See, y'all, Kenny.
Kenny. That's news to me. I don't know about that with him.
That's a whole nother show, and I'm not gonna let it get started right now. We're not doing that.
Sure.
Jamila, how many dates does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
It depends.
Oh.
It just depends on the guy.
Oh.
But I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
No.
What? I have to say this to my sis Val.
Oh hell! What?
How can it depend? You should have had a number. Because if you dating 4 guys and you just was like, you know what, I'm feeling him, I'm gonna sleep with him tonight. So what about the other 3? Like, are you
going to advance that far yet?
3 anymore.
This is why you can't date multiple people. I'm sorry. I went back. I'm done.
I don't even sleep with guys. It takes me a long time to sleep with a guy. So
what was your number? Then you should have had a number.
No, I'm not going there. I don't even care. I do not go there personally. I know women that do. I do not, though. So for me, it does depend because I don't go there. It's just something that because of how I was raised, I have my values, my beliefs. I do not go there. So it takes me a long time to get to that point because I'm also like a germ freak, and I'm I think about how you clean yourself. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? If you slept with other people, I just saliva. I'm just like that type of shit. So I do not just go there so quickly. So for me, it takes time. So yes, it does depend.
So not the
what if I told you I look at?
No, honey, no.
What if I told you I look at the way you look at having sex with a cat? I look at that with like you dating another cat. Like you're not gonna date me and date him too. What if I feel that strongly, like the way you feel about a guy entering your body?
Okay, well then you're
entering my space.
Then you're basically telling me that you want to be more serious about this situation. Yep. That's what you're saying. Because dating is dating.
I believe
if you're telling me you don't want me to date other people, that means our relationship has gone to another level.
Yep. I believe Valerie would communicate all that stuff.
Hassan, let me ask you a question.
Thanks, Hassan.
Because I see her character, so I realize if she has sex with somebody, she'll weed the other dudes out. That's what happens with women anyway.
Hey, Dom, something?
That is how I am.
Good, Kenny.
No doubt about it.
How deep into the divine feminine does a woman have to get into for you to date her, Hassan?
It depends how conscious she is. That's what for me.
That's a real answer. I can't even be mad at that answer. But okay, Hassan, I got another question for you though.
What's up?
How long have you waited to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll?
Oh shit! I don't. Do men wait? Usually wait? Is that a thing?
I'm asking. What's the longest time you waited to get to some Tootsie Roll? The Tootsie Roll.
The girl that I'm interested in right now, I haven't wanted to cross the line because whatever. But maybe hold on. She don't count. But hold on.
Come on,
She don't
Hassan.
count like
How
that.
long
But
do
the
it
girl
take
that
for you to get
I'm
to her
interested
fifth
in,
round?
I haven't had sex with her for like a year. But if it was a person I was on a date with all the time, it probably would
Let me
take
ask
me
you
a
a
month
question,
or 6
Hassan.
months, or a month,
Yeah, he
or 2
dancing
weeks.
around it.
Yeah, you dancing, bro. You salsa dancing. Let me ask you the question again. What was the longest time it took you to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
In my younger age, maybe 30 days. In my older age, maybe 7 days.
Okay, there you go. That's the answer. Kenny,
Yeah.
what's the longest time you waited for her to say, okay?
To the movie, what was that movie with Jennifer Lopez and Anthony? To Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez. It's a joke, and it's not a joke for me. There's no waiting. It was a joke between.
Yeah,
the
we're
thing
not
is,
in on the joke, Kenny.
it's
How
no
long is the date?
set time to wait.
Why is everybody
If you
dancing around
talking
the
with a
top?
woman and things going right, things they progress into what they progress into. There's no I'm waiting this many days. I'm not waiting that many days. I'm going on that many dates. It just progresses into what it progresses to.
You sounding like a sign right now. You ain't answering my question.
It happens.
No, I
You
did.
think you about to get away from the answer?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
Listen, before you were married, Kenny, before you were married, how long did it take? What's the longest
before
time?
I was married or when I was married? Is no set time. There's no. You're not gonna. If you start to feel like you being juiced, that's one thing. But if you're just talking with the girl
he's saying about a girl you like. Period. How long did you like?
I've never set a time. There's never been.
Not a time. Like how long was it before you had sex with the person you liked? Was it a week?
Is Sammy
I
Davis
thought it was
Jr.
date, but okay.
Kenny, how long is the longest time you waited
Isn't that
to get some?
Don't you like people you're going on a date with?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I've never thought of that, Dom. I don't sit there and
I'm gonna let you off the hook.
Days like that.
I'm gonna let you off the hook. You're a married man. I'm gonna let you off the hook. I understand.
No, it's just a weird way you asking it.
Chester, it ain't no weird way I'm asking the fool. Don't
really
even try.
Kind of way, Kenny. Stop playing.
Yeah, stop playing. I ain't asking it weird.
How do you? So you're asking me,
Kenny? I'll answer the question. I'll answer the question for myself. Kenny, I'll answer the question for myself. The longest time it took me to get to the center of a woman that I wanted to be with was 2.5 weeks. That's the answer. Like I just answered the question.
Okay,
in my 54 years, if I ain't got it in 2.5 weeks, holla at your boy.
You put a time limit on it like that?
Listen, I am me from the beginning. I'm me from the gate.
If you really were into
if you like this quirky dude, if you like this witty dude, I'm me from the beginning. And you should know from the gate. I like his style. He smelled good.
Like I said, I don't think it was like when you're talking like when you were teenagers.
I'm talking about right now.
When you're talking to,
I agree with
give you right now.
Ain't no time limit. It just happened.
How long did it take for us to go see that movie with Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony? Kel,
you bringing the wife into it. This is crazy.
That's why you couldn't answer.
How long did it take?
That's why you couldn't answer because the wife
Mark
right
Anthony and Jennifer Lopez.
You got caught, Kenny.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kenny. I didn't mean to put you out there like that. He done took his glasses off and everything.
Blowing up the spot, Dom.
He was acting so confused. Like, what?
Yeah, when we go see that movie.
I hear you, Chess.
You can't answer questions like that, Dom. You brought up the spot, Dom.
That man took his glasses off.
He did what he had to do, Dom.
I'm asking the question. These my close up. These my dollar readers.
Stop playing. That's why you can't answer that damn question.
Some questions just don't answer.
Chester,
and we're all like, wait a minute. should know the
I'm
answer.
gonna put it to you this way. Before you were married, Chess, to my lovely family, right? How long did you wait to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
There we go.
Thank you.
How long?
Respect the game.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said again. I'm sorry.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, there it is. That's all you had to do, Kenny.
It's not a matter of pleading the fifth. Dom is again, seriously, if you trying to talk with a woman and y'all trying to get to know each other,
you're making it worse.
You making it worse.
No, that's not making it worse. That's telling you the truth. I ain't sit there and say if she ain't giving up something in a week, I'm gone. I've never done that.
Okay.
Only Dom does that. And it's actually 2.5.
Every person is different. Every person is different.
Because I'm not trying to date 10 women at a time. And if you ain't into it, if you listen, first of all, I'm an old person. I'm an old man. Like, if you don't see what you need in me in the first 10 minutes, man,
yeah, but you now aren't you at 30. You at 30 want you at 20.
At 30, it was the problem. 30 was that night, Kenny. What you talking about? I was a rock star at 30, boy. What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute. So, Dom, you're saying that
Tell
if you
him,
go on a date with a woman and she doesn't give it up to you in 2.5 weeks, you're going to assume she's not interested and you're out.
Chess, will you tell these people about Cuthbert Street? Tell these people your boy was a rock star when he was 30.
Question, no.
Don't play with me.
It's not the age, Dom.
I'm asking
it's your mindset at different times in your life.
Right.
How you feel at 15, I gotta wait for the early dismissal and mom ain't home.
I got it.
Stuff like that.
Sneak out
when you're 20-some years old.
Listen, I stole the car one day. The baddest girl at Alney High School wanted to give me some Tootsie Roll. I took my grandmother's car, went up to Alney High School, took her back, and slept with her in my grandmother's bed.
Listen, Dom, did you answer the question? Answer the question.
Love you, Mommy, Mom.
Dom, answer the question.
What I'm saying is, in different stages of your life, you're not the same. When I was a child, I thought as a child and acted as a child.
Sure.
So now you're an adult. Dating might be different for some people.
I agree with that.
If I go on a date now,
Val, you on my head.
Hold on. Let me say this.
You on my head.
Let me say this. I just think that Don was asking just a general question. At whatever stage your life was happening, how long did you wait to get whatever?
Kenny know what I'm asking.
I've never said that.
I love it though. I actually like you, Kenny. You good with me. I ain't mad at it.
Kamala.
You don't sit there. I mean, everybody a little different.
Last question. We about to get out of here. Hassan, unmute yourself real quick.
Where Hassan at?
Yeah, right. Hassan. Come on, man.
Hey, while we waiting on Hassan, can I say this, Dom?
Go ahead.
When we were younger, when we were in our teen years, that was like the age of the light skin. So as a dark skinned brother, it wasn't a fast thing all the time.
The age of the barge. That was the age of the barge.
Until Wesley Snipes.
And Michael Jordan.
I had to fight through the Princes, the barges.
Oh yeah,
Michael Jackson changed his skin color.
The Allure Kings with the pretty eyes. It's certain.
I got you, bro. I sympathize. I got you. But you in vogue now, though. You good now. But you married now, so
come on now.
Life is different.
Yeah, it is.
Well, now I go on a date, and if I order appetizer and dessert, I'm on the other side of the menu.
Wow, that's wild.
Okay,
Hassan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, am I right?
After you get the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop, Hassan, can you hear me?
I ain't even got to order that, Kenny. I ain't even got to order that, bro. I just got to be there. I'm already
just got to be there. You ain't got to order nothing.
The married folks are being
I was going to say, y'all need to do 2 different types of shows. It needs to be a dating with single and a dating for married, because they're different.
I can answer both questions.
It's definitely a different.
I'm just saying, I was married. I know what it's
like. But that's why we step back and let you do the talking.
You're commingling it, and it's not.
Listen, I think it's very enlightening to commingle it. But anyway, Hassan.
Oh, I bet you do.
Hassan.
What's up?
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you keep dating after you get the Tootsie Roll?
I was about to say, I don't be one of my.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Why would I not keep on trying to get the Tootsie Roll? Why would I give it up? That's dumb.
Some niggas say it's post-nut clarity. Some people call that post-nut clarity. Like, I'm not quite.
No,
I'm gonna come through.
So you're using the woman then?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not using anybody. If somebody wants to keep on having sex with somebody, I'm gonna keep on having sex with them. I'm sorry.
Right. I'm not talking about you, Hassan. I'm talking about Don.
She just on my head. Like, I'm a moderator. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. This isn't a biography of me. I'm just asking questions.
Oh, okay. Well, let me back off a little bit.
Thank you, ma'am. Like,
Hey, you've been driving this train. You let this train just go all over.
Yeah, you know, look, we look. It done got out of hand tonight. It got out of hand tonight. We had Jamila versus Hassan. We had Jamila versus Val. You understand me? Jamila hold her own though. Like, y'all would leave Jamila alone.
I'm feeling her. Like,
I love her. I love all y'all. Matter of fact. Especially Ashia. Anyway,
so crazy.
Last thing. Let's get some things
Dom,
off.
Hold on.
What's up, man?
Hold on, Dom.
What's up?
Here it comes.
What's up?
What? So, did you guys know there's a rule of dating, like a 3-day rule? Okay, I'm gonna go on 3 dates, and then I'm gonna smash. Okay, that's the rule. So. There's this show that this dude took this woman to AM PM. Wait, he took her to McDonald's for breakfast. Okay.
Hell no.
Then he took her to AM PM for some other food. No. And then he took her to somewhere else on the same day because that was her rule to smash 3 dates, and then she had smash. And so the dude took the girl out on 3 dates in 1 day, and he was able to smash.
Now, was that her rule or was that his rule?
That was her rule.
That was her
rule.
But she still gotta like him. We know that. She still gotta like him. She would have smashed him after the McDonald's breakfast.
She wanted to give it up. That's all.
Oh, wait, Hassan, are you saying that he purposely took her on 3 dates because her rule was if you take me out 3 times, I'm gonna give it up?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That is
crazy.
Considered to be 3 dates. That's 1 date.
She was going to give it up regardless.
Like y'all said, if a woman already knows what she want to do, she chose to do it. That's all.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look,
maybe she was really trying to push him off, honestly, because that doesn't make no damn sense.
We're moving on. That's been a spirited conversation. I appreciate all of y'all's input. Boy, got fiery tonight. I love it. But listen, last but not least, we're going to hit our segment, What's on Your Chest? Esther,
I'm scared.
What's on your chest?
I'm on the fucking plane.
On the fucking
water.
Somebody cut their audio off. Somebody cut off their audio.
Somebody audio up.
Oh.
That's the thing. I cannot sleep. It doesn't matter how.
No, it ain't his son.
Everybody is.
Who got their audio up?
Chester, what's on your chest, man?
Man, I've just been looking at these plane crashes.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I live in D.
We lost you.
I'm still here?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Sorry, I just think about the plane crash, and like it's been happening like a lot, and I just think about the families, and as my heart goes out to those families, man, and just living life every day and living life intentionally and loving on people. That's on my chest. Making sure I love my family. You know, I called you as soon as I heard about whatever was going on. You know, I text you right away. Just let my people know that I love them and being there for them. That's on my chest.
I know you to be that kind of man. That's what's up. Valerie, what's on your chest?
Well, first of all, Jamila, I just want to say, hey, girl. But anyways, I got love for you. Yeah. Anyways, what's on my chest? I am thinking about the Trump situation. There's a lot of shady shit going on right now. We got Elon Musk. I deal with cyber crimes. That's my niche right there, and our privacy is getting invaded worse. The more like we're going to have we probably don't have any privacy, but it the protective barriers that we have in place now are going to diminish so quickly. And right now, it's been all over the news. And Elon Musk is taking measures to make sure that he has infiltrated all of our information, and again making it so that we have no privacy at all. And it's scary. What's going on right now is very scary. It's concerning, and I hope that it can change, but I highly doubt it. They are putting their measures in place, and I don't know if they're exposing, like going into our privacy because they're trying to find out who maybe are immigrants and maybe who's illegal so they can start getting them out of the country. Is it for financial benefits? Is it so that Elon Musk can have access to all this data? They were trying to take it from TikTok, but now all of a sudden he's accessing all this information. So it's getting worse, and I think all of us should be concerned and take the measures that we need to protect our identity by all costs. So that's what I've been thinking about lately.
Way to get it off your chest. Way to get it. Ashia, what's on your chest, Mama?
To be honest, I don't have too much on my chest. I don't.
What a just a peaceful woman.
I don't.
Peace.
Oh, I wish I was here.
Look at Jamila. She brings peace.
What? I didn't say anything.
Jamila,
she said it so peacefully too.
Your face be telling stories. You don't even like. It's like picture like. What's on your chest, Jamila?
Ramadan is on my chest, actually, and them Trump checks we about to get. Trump 2024.
Oh, I must say that.
I don't know nothing about this. Trump checks.
You don't know $8,000, Don? They about to get $8,000, man.
What, to every person?
Only Trump taxes. Supporters, not the non-Trump.
Supporters. Everybody who filed taxes.
I was just okay. Here you go. It was just a joke. Get your panties out of a bunch.
I'm just spreading the real information.
Okay, so Ramadan is on your chest.
Yes, Ramadan is definitely on my chest. That's what's really on my chest for real.
Say word. Kenny, it's on your chest, brother.
Had some real things happen this week, and I just want to say, anybody with especially with our young people nowadays, we got to continue to talk to them. These drugs are still coming at them. They still using drugs that they think is recreational, but it's definitely more than that. And we have to bring an understanding to them that those drugs and chemicals you put in your body is definitely going to have an effect and sometimes have deadly consequences. So we definitely need to continue talking to our young people.
True indeed. Way to get it off your chest. And last,
can I ask Kenny a question real quick? Like, Kenny,
sure.
Why would you say that? Are you noticing that the rate's gone up amongst young individuals in drugs, or like what's going on?
Well, one, through the music and things like that, they're making it seem like taking drugs is a cool thing. And we have some of our young people. I had a friend who son passed. So it definitely we have to continue to talk to them and pass on some wisdom and say, hey, listen, if you need help, how can I help you get help? Or just change it, just that ain't always the way to go.
Indeed. Okay, way to get off your chest. Hassan,
Yes, sir. I want to open up with what Chester says about the planes. Most people don't realize that the grid is going down. So that's why these planes are going to be falling out the sky. There's a grid that we live on, and the grid is going because we turn it, the tech, everything is doing a switch since we're in a new age of Aquarius. So the grid is going down. There's going to be more planes that actually crash and stuff. There's been 1,000 already. People just don't know that, you know.
How is it the whole show, Hassan, you were not clear, and then all of a sudden your picture is just perfect right now? Like, what is really going on?
Right.
He got the grid working.
Right.
Maybe I was in you know, maybe it's divine timing. Okay, how about that? Boom.
Must be.
Get it together.
Listen, let me just get this off my chest. We spoke about it. It's the elephant in the room. The sky is falling. Like, most of us take planes a couple times a year. Just today,
Another one?
in Tucson, Arizona, 2 planes collided in the sky. Today.
And 2 days before that, one
in Alaska, in Toronto. What are we doing?
No, let me ask a question. Is that the grid, as Hassan say, or is that because someone has come in and disrupted a lot of people or fired a lot of people who may be on those jobs, running those programs that
Kenny,
keep people.
Kenny, my hypothesis, I'm just going to say 3 letters. And we can come back and revisit this in the future and see that if I was even close to right. DEW. Just remember I said that. D.
They don't know what that means.
I know.
DEW. Oh, all right. I forgot for a second, but now I was like,
the acronym stands for Direct
like
Energy Weapons. Now, you know, before in 1975, we didn't have Zoom meetings. This wasn't real. This was like Star Trek. And if you told somebody in 1975, yeah, in the future, you'll be able to talk to people all over the world, like, you know, on this little thing called a laptop, they'd be like, what you talk about? It wasn't introduced to us yet. There's a lot of things that are on this planet that are just being introduced, and the wrong folk got their hands on it and can use it in any kind of way. I'm going to stop right there.
Or could it
remember
that people have gotten lazy and they're not doing the job like they're supposed to when it comes to the mechanical
aspect
of these planes, and therefore they're falling out the sky?
But in the last month, how many in 1 month?
I just told you the real reason and stuff, man. I just told you.
I know you just told us the time. We heard you.
But okay.
We heard you loud and clear. And listen,
there's other people that talks about all this stuff. There's other people that talk about it. There's one guy called Diesel that talks about it.
More than one perspective, though, you know?
Listen, on all of our perspectives, I'm not telling you that I have fact. I'm just telling you to check back bars.
Ooh.
And what I'm saying is, do your research. Just everybody start doing your research. Planes didn't used to fall out the sky like this, y'all. Y'all know that.
That's because people have gotten lazy and they're not doing the job that they're supposed to do. They're not
Maybe so.
the bolts. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. Part of you've heard about some of the times where I forget when this actually happened, but they didn't tighten a bolt or something, and damn panel flew off.
Yes, my auntie used to work for Boeing. She said she would never catch a plane. Okay, and she told me this 15 years ago.
Wow.
She would never
what
catch
does that
a
have
plane.
to do with the
Why?
Or is that just
Because
people not doing their job?
She said the planes are flimsy. She talked about the planes are flimsy. She would never catch a plane based on what Valerie said about the boat. She said it's flimsy. She would never catch a plane. Period. People who work at these things say they will never catch a plane. You can look all the people up who work for the planes and put them together.
You mean for the airlines? Okay. Mm-hmm. And it makes
the people who work who put them together.
Listen, at the end of the day, do your research, keep your head on a swivel. We're just living in some different times right about now. and the enemy is everywhere. Please believe it. With that said, it's been a spirited conversation. Man, I enjoyed tonight. Like, what do you... Tonight was incredible. Are you kidding me? Tonight is what it's all about. Tonight was Opinion Nation at its peak. Huh? Huh? Huh?
That's good.
Shout out to Dick Gregory. With that said, though, we will see y'all again next week for another spirited conversation on Opinionation.
Peace.
Deuces.